based on what else has been allowed so far and not called in this first period.
All right, so the Pioneers with 2 power play goals last night put up 13 shots on net. And that'll be tipped out of the zone by Danny Christo. Denver also gave up a shorthanded goal last night to Christo. Tonight's power play numbers brought to you by Ram Trucks. As Zajac, bottom of the circle, centering pass, and unable to clear it is MacMillan. Now Quentin Shore gets hit from behind along the glass. Up top, Lelegia thrown across with space. Zajac to Lelegia. Shot. Hit his own man. That's Ty Loney.
Watch it up.
Pioneers with 1:10 remaining on the man advantage. Here's Lelegia again between the circles. Nick Shore to Lelegia at the point again. Saucer pass. Shore to Zajac. Trying to go to Loney. Score! 1-0 Denver. Ty Loney at the hash mark, buries it low to the stick side. Denver up 1-0.
This #1 power play unit for Denver is dialed in, to say the least. Lelegia and Nick Shore will work it around ultimately to Zajac, who's going to find Ty Loney right in the center. It's a lot of circles, but everybody ultimately gets involved. Zajac to Loney, great low shot to the far side. Saunders, no time to react first. Really impressive in terms of DU getting out, getting that first goal, which is so critical in hockey. The Pioneers have done it well all season long.
Puck dumped in. Paul Phillips, the captain, with Danny Christo on him. Corbin Knight as well. Now Simpson at the point. Keeps it in. Knight at the half wall. Down low, has his man score. And who else but Danny Christo on the backhanded pirouette goal on a perfect feed from Corbin Knight. It is deja vu all over again tonight for UND.
We talked to Coach Gwozdecki this week, and he talked about the importance of taking away time and space, and that DU has gotten a little bit passive at times in their own end. This is a great example of it, where you give Knight and Christo time to look and see and make a play. These guys are as good as it gets, and they're going to put it in the back of the net. Christo able to beat his man off the wall, get the rebound.
On the one-timer. Loose puck's going to be picked up by Mark MacMillan. Coming up center ice. Little dangle move, loose puck, shot, score! Bad break for Denver, some puck luck for UND, and able to bury it is going to be Carter Rowney. Another goal for Rowney against Denver. He has haunted the Pioneers this season.
We talked about Rowney having a goal last night. It's a 2-on-2, and both Pioneer defenders end up going for Mark MacMillan, which allows Rowney to slide in behind all three of them, pick up the loose puck. He goes 5-hole on Okanora and puts North Dakota ahead 2-1.
Well, it looks like Denver had done such an excellent job killing the night there for Saunders, is able to hug that near post. Knowlton now backhands it in deep, cut off behind by Saunders behind his net. Onto the tape of Christo, jumps around Knowlton. UND with numbers, centering pass, score. And look who it is, Rocco Grimaldi with Christo and Knight coming up ice with him. 3-1 UND.
North Dakota has numbers entering the blue line 3-on-2. Christo bypasses Corbin Knight with the pass, finds Grimaldi way on the far side, and he puts it right on his forehand. Grimaldi playing left wing, but a right-handed shot.
A wrist shot, tipped, rebound, wraparound chance, and a save made by Saunders. And whistles here as an extra little shot on net, I think by Loney, causing some problems here.
Good puck movement by Denver. Lelegia to short, ends up on Q-Shore's stick down low, and he just has nowhere to go with it in tight on Saunders, who does a good job holding his ground. North Dakota coming out a little bit more aggressive on their penalty kill. As we mentioned, DU 6
has trouble with the pass. Out of the box comes Schmaltz. Mikowski hit from behind and goes down. There'll be another penalty coming up on UND as Mikowski interfered with. And Denver catches a break here as their power play did essentially nothing. And instead, they get another chance right after the whistle.
Andrew McWilliam, the captain, wears number 2 for North Dakota, right down in the corner. Interference going to be the call. And you're right, Jay. I mean, talk about a break for Denver. They're not able to capitalize on the first one, but if they can get a power play goal, obviously help get them and this crowd back into the game and pull them within 1. Also a plus that they come early in the period.
Didier on him. Now coming in to help down that side is Brendan O'Donnell. And a penalty coming up on Doremus. So penalty coming up on Doremus. Players being separated here. And Denver will have to kill off another one. Sam Britton doing the hard work in the second.
Pioneers will be shorthanded. Daniel Doremus head up to the penalty box on the far boards. Ultimately a hit from behind on Gorder. Sends Gorder down, and the officials, Brian Thule and Scott Bockel, still talking over exactly what the call is going to be on Doremus.
Yeah, they're still trying to search this. Get it up, that'll do it. Doremus gone, checking from behind, 10-minute game misconduct and a 5-minute major. And you couldn't have asked for a worse result for the Pioneers, as now North Dakota, their potent power play and forwards can score as often as possible in a 5-minute span. And he will send it high off the glass as a man, La Raza, shorthanded, and he missed it. Oh, that would have been huge. La Raza gets it back.
Shorthanded first. Sean Ostro sends it off the boards, and it's almost as though La Raza was looking for it off the wall, and it caromed right to his stick, and he missed it wide, and then Grimaldi in tight.
Madsen, Schmaltz, shot, save made, rebound, Rowney, save, backhander, score. And I'm not sure, I think it's gonna be MacMillan that gets the goal right with a second remaining in the second period. A worst case scenario for Denver right there. And they'll probably take a look at it, but I think there was a second remaining when he tucked it in.
Very close to the end of the period. And DU nearly getting to the locker room, not allowing a goal on this major.
I think it'll be Mark MacMillan on the backhand.
It is Mark MacMillan right in front. They are reviewing it. MacMillan able to get his stick on it.
Now what a turn of events. Zach La Raza on the breakaway shorthanded chance just pulls it wide to the glove side, and 30 seconds to a minute later it appears that North Dakota has gone up 4-1. Well, here's what's coming up on the U.S. Bank Intermission Report. I'll have an interview with George Gwozdecki, a look ahead at the new conference next year, the NCHC, and second period highlights and stats. And unbelievably, with, I believe there were 7 power plays, 7 penalties in this period, and yet neither team had capitalized on them until possibly the last second. And we'll see.
Exactly. Essentially, that whole period was played with the man advantage. DU had 4 consecutive, and then North Dakota with a couple, including the major, and it was very close at the end, and they continue to look at it.
Well, referees Brian Thull and Scott Bokel appear to have made their decision. Coming out on the ice here. And keeps it in the circle. Now to Loney. Going wide, and it just went off the side of the net. Penalty coming up. And Loney trying to play it. So Denver's going to get a power play. And I think the cross-check is going to be on Stefan Patton. But going back to the pairwise real quick, Minnesota State early in the season, Denver's first road trip in Mankato, Pioneers sweep them by 1 goal both games. No home games against Minnesota State, and that's things starting to get physical out there with a couple of big boys.
MacMillan listed at 6'2", Mayfield 6'4". 2 number 2s collide.
4-1 North Dakota. Come back to Magnus after this. Off the wall and out to center ice. Here's Parks down the right side. No offsides. MacMillan shot wide. Played off the wall. Wrap around. Score. Michael Parks, as Britton had committed the other side of the post, able to take it in one fluid motion, puts the wrap around, stuffs it in. It is now 5-1 North Dakota.
Give North Dakota credit and give Michael Parks credit as they win the race to the loose puck. And he's able to just wrap around in one motion, exactly as Jay mentioned, and stuff it in on the far side. For Parks, his 6th goal.
Madsen to Simpson, shot, score. A perfectly placed slap shot by Dylan Simpson, right where the crossbar and the far post meet. Britton screen, never saw it. And North Dakota has put up 6 goals on Denver tonight.
We're talking about NHL draft picks. Every single defenseman in the lineup for North Dakota tonight, an NHL draft pick. Dylan Simpson, property of the Edmonton Oilers, and as you mentioned, Jay, what a shot. Put it right in the corner for his 3rd goal of the year.
And a couple of penalties called either right before or right after the play. As Didier now joining Tabram in the box. Puck's down low. Gorder held up and pulled down by Mayfield, who did a horse collar with 10 seconds remaining, and now Mayfield touches it up. But Mayfield just reached out, and now Gorder giving Mayfield the business as McWilliam walks in. And Mayfield needs to be careful here. I'm sure this is something that Coach Gwozdecki does not want to see going into this all-important Minnesota weekend.
Well, and McWilliam and Mayfield, who are tangled up there at the end. Here's the initial play by Mayfield. No doubter in terms of the penalty, but neither are strangers to the penalty box. Mayfield came into tonight with 84 minutes. Andrew McWilliam, who is matched up with there toward the end, 89 minutes.